Okay, good morning guys. Monday morning Tabata. Whew. Let's get the week started the right way. Half an hour blast through, full body workout guys. All body weight. No equipment needed whatsoever. Just have a drink handy and a mat if you want one to take the pressure off those wrists and those knees guys. Ooh, it's a bit nippy out here this morning. Let's see who's going to jump on live this morning. Come on guys, Monday morning, let's get it done. So 6 rounds today guys, same structure you're used to, 1 or 2 new exercises in there. Going back, doing a few we haven't done for quite some time as well today. As always guys, I'll teach you as we go. Just one disclaimer guys, this is a high intensity class, so please make sure that you're in good health and relatively fit before attempting this class. We will have a 4-minute warm-up, get the Tabata done, which will take half an hour, well 20 minutes, and then a stretch at the end. And I ask, if you do the class, please do stay on for that stretch guys, so important to prevent injury. Good morning Julie, good morning. I thought it was going to rain this morning, but it looks like it's going to hold off, so fingers crossed for this week because the weather looks pretty grim. But providing I can keep my tech dry guys, I'll still stream my classes. Okay, 3 minutes to go. Super pleased that I've been able to keep these live classes going this week guys. I wasn't sure with my schedules getting busier, but I've managed to shuffle everything around and keep these morning slots free, which is great because even I love doing these guys. They keep me really fit. It's amazing what you can do with just body weight. Okay. Feeling a bit stiff this morning. Just going to shake it out. Right. 2 minutes. See if anyone else is going to jump on live. Come on guys. How are you feeling after boot camp, Julie? Any DOMs? Or you alright? Come on guys, come on. I know Tabata's tough, guys, but it is very, very effective way of getting fit and keeping fit. As always, I will do my best to give easier variations throughout. So give them a go, guys. Okay. Yes, so 6 rounds today, guys. 8 exercises in each round. 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. 1 minute's rest between those rounds. Same structure that you're used to if you do my classes regularly, guys. I think today's going to be a real core burner. Fair bit of, it's a pretty balanced full body workout today, guys, but quite a heavy emphasis on the core, especially in rounds 3 and 4. That's good news, Julie. That's good. Oh, okay, nearly 7 o'clock. Get ourselves ready. There we go. Let's get warmed up. Okay. Here we go. So starting with our upper body mobilization, guys. Rolling out those shoulders. Here we go. Arm circles. Bring those arms out. And let's start to draw those circles out. Just gradually drawing them out bigger and bigger. Really lifting the chest. ready to change direction. Backwards. Starting with those little circles, just gradually building them out. Rolling that shoulder through its socket, really opening up that upper body. And into our chest openers. Switching arms each time, squeezing the shoulder blades together at the back, really bringing the chest through at the front. Ready to step it out wide for windmills. Step out wide for windmills. Building into those little side lunges. Try to get them a little deeper with each one. Keeping that chest up, touching that opposite toe. Here we go. Get ready to walk out into a high plank. Open up those hips, step it on back, walk out into high plank, and step through to open the hips up. Switch. You're bringing your body weight forward at the top, guys. Oh. Keep working through them. One more. And then we're going to come up for those leg swings. Here we go, leg swings. So finding balance if you need it, guys. Hold on if you need it. Keep a nice soft knee. Get that leg back as far as you can and as high as you can at the front. Warming up glutes. Get ready to switch sides. And the other side. If you can do these without holding on, guys, good for you. Keep working through them. Really getting into those hips, into those glutes. Ready for squats. Here we go. Set your position for squats. Toes out and squat. Gradually building into our squat depth on these guys. Load the heels, push the hips back, squeeze your bum to come up. Bringing that heart rate up next, guys. Warming up the hamstrings with butt kicks. Here we go. Light on your toes. Flick those heels. Really trying to kick your own backside with these guys. And get ready to skip. Warming those legs. Warming up that heart. Light on your toes. Nice and quick off the floor. Nice and soft on those landings. 5 more seconds and we're into our jumping jacks. Jumping jacks. Here we go. Hands together at the top. Warming up now. Woo. 5 more seconds and we're into the high knee skip. High knee skip, opposite elbow to opposite knee. Rotating that body, getting that knee as high as you can. 3 more seconds, 2, 1, time. Woo! You should be warm. Morning, Harrison. You should be warm, ready to work. Okay, so 6 rounds, 8 exercises in each round, guys. We have a new jack today. So a crossbody jack, skaters, done them for a while, get-ups, and a walking plank. Those are your 4 exercises for block 1 or round 1. Woo. I'll teach you as we go, guys. The crossbody jack is a new one. Let's get ready. So crossbody jack, bringing the feet across, bringing the arms across like our chest openers. Get ready, here we go. Crossbody jacks. So here, switching feet, switching arms. Woo! 5 more seconds.
challenging exercise. And time. That should have woken you right up. Skaters, loading one side of the leg, one side of the body, coming down, jump across, really driving off the outside heel. If you need to step these, you can step them. Back foot, if you can, get a bit of power, drive from that outside heel. Here we go. 2, 1, time. Get ups. Haven't done these for a while. So sitting back, starting lying back, guys. Get up, reach for the ceiling. No wrong way, no right way. Any which way you like, as long as you get down and get back up again. Get as high as you can, as explosive as you can, and time. Flipping it over for a walking plank. High plank to elbow plank. Nice and tight in our core. Come down, come back up. Switch arms, really fighting the rotation in those hips, keeping the body weight forward, keeping those shoulders pushed away from the floor. And time, 10 seconds. We're back into that crossbody jack. Coordination on this one. Switch feet, switch hands. Halfway. Fantastic effort, guys. And woo, you should feel them in your chest. Skaters, really working the legs with that explosive movement if you can. Driving the arms back for power, or driving them out, going for width. Okay, guys, work to the space you've got. Keep that chest up. Load that outside leg. And time. Woo. Back to those get-ups. Remember, guys, there's no wrong way, no right way. As long as you get back up, go for height. Make them explosive if you can. Doing amazing, guys. In 3, 2, 1. Time. Back to that walking plank. Slow, controlled, focusing on not rotating those hips. Feet can come out a little wider for stability. Really focusing on fighting the rotation in the hips by squeezing the bum. Belly button pulled in tight. And woo, time. 1 minute's rest. Round 1 gone in a flash. Round 2, same 4 exercises, guys, but working backwards now. So starting on that walking plank, finishing on that crossbody jack. If you can't do the crossbody jack, just do a standard jumping jack. But if you can, try to get the coordination for that crossbody jack. Just keep working on it. It will come. Fantastic full body exercise. Rest is flying by. 15 seconds. Starting on that walking plank. Are you ready for this? Here we go. You know what you're doing now, guys? Focus on anti-rotation, body weight forward. Here we go. Fighting the rotation, making sure hands come under shoulders, elbows come under shoulders. Try to remember to switch arms each time to build balance. And time. Flip it over for all those get-ups. Doesn't matter if you've got to do them in stages. Doesn't matter. All that matters is 100% effort, getting off the ground as fast as you can, getting up as fast as you can. 5 more seconds. Squeeze another one in. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Back into those skaters. Remember your options. Step them out if you need to. If you can, get the jump in. You go, load and kick across. Keeping the chest up. Really driving off that outside hip and outside heel. Should feel it in the side of your backside. Oh, and time. Woo! Back to that crossbody jack. Switching arms, switching feet. Here we go. From the side. Well done, guys. In 3, 2, 1, time. Woo! Oh, they get the blood pumping. Back down for that walking plank. Slow and controlled. The slower you go, the harder it is. Resisting the urge to bring those hands together at the front. Keep it straight, keep it stacked. And, whew, that flew by. Get ups. Here we go. Sit on back. Let's get ready to explode. Well done, guys. If you can do these without putting a hand down, fantastic. Keep it going. But if you need that little bit of help, if you need to break it down, oh, that's absolutely fine. Skaters, remember your options. Walk them, step them, or jump them. If you've got more room than me, go for more distance, more lateral movement. But make sure you're loading the heel, driving with that outside leg, and time. Last exercise of round 2, the crossbody jack. Here we go. Switching hands, switching feet. Go for speed. Keep the hands, the arms at shoulder height on these. In 3, 2, 1, time. Woo! Breathe. Round 2 is done. Okay, round 3. We have a high knees round. High knees. Every second exercise. If you burn out on these guys, march them out. Go for height. Go for as much range of movement as you can. If you need to, if you can run them, run them. But if you can't, march them out. You'll benefit just as much. We're working the core and the quads, okay? So focus on keeping the core nice and tight and really tucking in to those high knees. Oh. So we have high knees, robo crawl, which we haven't done for ages, high knees, and a reverse plank hold, guys, okay? So starting off with those high knees, get yourselves ready. You have 5 seconds. Running them out if you can, marching them out if you can't. So high knees. Really trying to get my knees up. Focusing on tight core. I'm slightly leaning forward to get into my abs. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Ah, woo! The robo crawl. Haven't done this for ages. Coming down into bear crawl position is a very strict bear crawl. We're here, and it's tiny movements. Tiny movements. really focusing on just staying off the ground with the knees. Tiny movements with those hands. Flat back. And time. Back up, back into those high knees. Abs tight in that slight crunch position. Get into those abs. Here we go. Halfway, keep the knees high. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Reverse plank hold. Feet together, hands facing away. Lift. Push your shoulder blades away from your ears. Squeeze your bum to focus on hip height. And hold. Keep everything pushed. Keep everything tight. In 3, 2, 1. Straight back up for high knees. You've got this. Remember your options. March them if you need to. High knees. Light on my toes. Trying to get off the ground as soon as I touch it. Going for height. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Try to breathe. Back down for that super controlled bear crawl position. Knees just off the ground. Tiny movement. Notice how close my hands and my knees are to each other. Really tight, really controlled. 2, 1. Woo! Guess what's next? High knees. Don't hold back. Let's go for it. Here we go. High knees. Fast off the ground. Light on the toes. Tighten the abs. Knees up as high as you can. In 3, 2, 1. Back down for that reverse plank hold. Okay, hands away, lift, extend, toes towards you. Will make this exercise more challenging. If you want more of a challenge, lift and rotate. Switching legs, really challenging that core. And relax. Round 3 is done. Good morning. Round 4. Same sequence. Starting on the reverse plank hold. Finishing on those high knees. Those high knees will really start to suck now, guys. They're going to really get into your core. Your legs are going to be tired. Remember your options if you need them. Only drop to them when you can't do the harder version. Do the hardest version you can. Do not pace yourself. It's better to blow out, drop down to that easier version, try to recover, and then really go for it again, than to pace yourselves. Okay, guys, it is a Tabata. Oh, quick sip of water. We're straight back down for that reverse plank. If you struggle on these, guys, just focus on trying to get the hips high and focusing on pushing the shoulders away from your ears. We don't allow this to happen. We stay here, proud chest, more of a challenge. We go for really locking down the backside and lifting that alternate leg. And relax, straight back on up for those high knees. March them, run them, whichever version you've got. Fast, light off the ground. Get the knees as high as I can. Tighten my core. Breathe. Work. 5 seconds. 3, 2, down for the robo crawl. Super tight, super controlled. Knees and elbows are close. Tiny movement. Really focusing on not rotating in my hips. Just tiptoe forward, tiptoe back. And time. Straight back up for those high knees. That core should be burning. Here we go. High knees. Well done, guys. Halfway. Remember your options. March. But keep going. 2, 1. Reverse plank hold. Come on, down. Heels together. Hands away. Lift. Squeeze the bum. Heels away. Toes towards you. Deepen the challenge. An extra layer. Add the straight leg lift. Slow. Control. 2, 1. Time. Straight back up for those high knees. Squeeze a bit more out of those abs. Here we go. Try to keep the knees high. Even if it means you gotta slow down. Try not to lean back. Stay in that slightly forward position. And try to breathe. Back down for robo crawls. Tough round today. Control. Tiptoe. Tiptoe back. Shoulders are extended from the floor. Abs are tight. 2, 1. Straight back up for those high knees. 2, 1. High knees. So really fighting the urge to lean back. I'm staying forward to keep that crunch position. Make those abs do the work. Knees up. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Breathe. End of round 4. Grab a drink. 1 minute's rest. Can't even speak. Those high knees are tough. Okay, round 5. Going back to that big cardio workout from round 1. So those crossbody jacks, switching halfway at the walking plank. So 2 walking planks, then we finish on that crossbody jack. So working our way through, switching halfway, working our way backwards. Last time you got to do these exercises, if you're going for the crossbody jack with me, really go for extension in the chest. If you're dropping to the standard jumping jack, go for pace. Here we go, crossbody jacks. Ten seconds. 5 seconds. Push into it. 3, 2, 1. Woo! They shake it up, don't they? Skaters are next. Remember your options on these. Step them, march them, walk them, jump them. Either way, get the squat in at both sides, that single leg. Working into one side of the body, driving out. 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Woo! Those get-ups are next. Any which way, from the floor to the sky. Here we go. Make sure that back touches the floor every rep, guys. You can squeeze one more in. 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Walking plank is next. Slowing it down, focusing on control. This will be hard now. Those abs are tired. Focusing on not rotating those hips. Stacking under my shoulders every time. Body weight forward. 5 seconds. Woo. Try to breathe, because we're straight back in to another walking plank. Body weight forward. Feet wide for stability. This is where a mat comes in handy. Takes the pressure off those elbows. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Get ups are next. No wrong way, no right way. Just get up, get your hands above your head, get some air under those feet. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Woo! Skaters are next. Last time. Go for the hardest version you've got left. So remember, guys, drive out for width, drive back for power. I'm going power because I don't have the width. But if you've got the space, really go for that lateral movement. And try to breathe. We're straight into crossbody jacks. Last time, go for the hardest version. Come with me. Hands at shoulder height. Don't let them drop. Work through it. 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Woo! Breathe. 1 minute's rest. Round 5 is done. We're back into that real heavy core round next. Morning, Nikki. You're doing fantastic, guys. Last time through these, starting on high knees, reverse plank twice in the middle, finishing on high knees. Go for the hardest version. You can really try tight control on that robo crawl. The slower you go, the tighter you are in your position, the more it will work you. 15 seconds. Remember your options on the high knees. Use it when you've got to, but don't pace yourselves. This is the final round. Everything left in that tank. High knees. Here we go. Slight forward position in that crunch. Working those abs. Get the knees as high as you can. Focus on height. Halfway. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. That robo crawl is next. So again, focusing on technique, tight position, shoulders extended, tiptoe. Get as close as you can to those elbows. Belly button pulled in tight. Keep those knees as low as possible. In 3, 2, 1. Time. Those quads will feel that. High knees. I know you're tired. I know those legs are tired. Focus on using the abs to pull them up. We're using the abs, not the hip flexors. Squeeze here. Stay tight. Stay forward. In 3, 2, 1. Try to breathe. Come on down. Reverse plank. Hardest version you've got. Hands away, shoulders away, bum squeezed, hips high, proud chest. Go for the lifts if you've got them, but don't let the hips drop. And relax. 10 seconds. We're straight back into reverse plank hold. Squeeze your quads, squeeze your bum. Up we go. Squeeze. It's more of a challenge. Toes towards you. Then really staying in that heel. We lift. Keep it squeezed. Don't let your shoulders relax. Don't shrug. 2, 1. Oh. Woo, you should be feeling that in those triceps and arms. Are you ready for high knees? Here we go. High knees. In that forward position. Arms helping to drive those legs. Keep it up. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Try to breathe. Tough exercise. Robo crawls are next. Tight, controlled, tiptoe. Really keep everything tight, guys, on these. Pull that belly button in, shoulders away. Fantastic full body exercise. Smaller, the better. And back up for high knees. Fantastic effort, guys. Here we go. High knees. You've got this. Do not give up. You're on the final push. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Time. You should be gasping for air. Grab a drink. That was tough. How are we all feeling? Those high knees, they really added up toward the end, didn't they? Tough exercise at the best of times, especially if you really are staying in the abs and trying to get the knees as high as you can. Really does drain the energy out of you. Fantastic exercise. I hope everybody's okay. I hope you enjoyed the class. If you did the class, guys, please stay on for the stretch. Very short stretch, I promise. If you can't stay on, guys, make sure you do stretch, okay? All right, starting off with those shoulders. Drop me feedback, guys. Let me know. And if it's we never want to do high knees again, I'll understand. They really were tough today. And the other side. Big tricep stretch. Oh, we really work these on the reverse planks, guys. Much more than you realize, especially if you are facing those hands away. Big chest stretch, open it right on up and lift. Oh. Rotate to stretch out the bicep, push it back. Oh. And just slow that breathing down now, guys. Oh, big shoulder roll. Take the pressure out. Oh. Back stretch. Stretch it on over. Stretching out between those shoulder blades. Now lift it on up for your lat stretch. Really lift your rib cage on these guys. Get right into those abs. Now bring it on over. And the other side. So give me feedback, guys. Let me know what you thought of the class. Let me know what you thought of the new jacks. They were tough, weren't they? They took the breath out of me. It's always good to shake it up. Body gets used to the same exercises. Switch sides. Stretch out that other quad. Make sure you're really bringing that hip through, guys, and leaning that upper body back, lifting the chest to get into those abs and right into those hip flexors at the same time. Okay, hamstrings, 1 foot forward, lift that toe and drive those hips back in that hip hinge to get right through into the backside on these. Sweating like a pig. I really am, I'm absolutely dripping. And push those hips back on the other side. Let's get right into that other hamstring and that backside. And then finally, guys, our standing, actually we're going to do one more. We'll do a standing hip and glute stretch. We'll do a standing straddle stretch today because of all the lateral movement. So we do suggest you stay on for that one extra stretch if you're thinking of dashing off. Otherwise that inside thigh is going to be really sore tomorrow. And finally, guys, a standing straddle stretch. So legs out as wide as you can, turn out those toes, hands down, start with fingertips. If you can come lower, that's great. Make sure your weight's in your heels. Now gently rock your body weight back, keep those knees locked. And from this position we can walk our feet out, heel toe out, to get a little deeper into that inside thigh and right into the middle of that backside. You should almost feel your toes lift where your weight's right in your heel. And then just walk your hands forward and walk those toes, heel toe back in, and then slowly come on back up to that standing position. And give yourselves a round of applause, guys, because that was tough. That felt tougher than normal. Have an amazing week, guys. Oh, thank you for joining me this morning. Absolute pleasure to have you all on my feed. I will see you all on Wednesday for Box Fit. Yeah. Have an amazing week, guys. Take care.